Hey guys, and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts 3. We're still on the way to Corona and whatnot, and there are handy signposts pointing the way, which you probably won't need, but it's fine, because we have new bow Heartless now, like fancy women Heartless. I don't know how to dignify these guys with a name and whatnot, but here's a Bash It Barry for your pleasure.
I never used this summon. This is like legit the first time I've kind of seen it. Apparently he can like build shit and then wreck it. I'm not really sure how this summon works, actually.
Really? You're asking if Wreck-It Ralph, of the Wreck-It Ralph movie, starring Wreck-It Ralph, can wreck stuff?
I've never seen Wreck-It Ralph, so I wouldn't know.
Watch some fucking Disney movies. We're covering Kingdom Hearts, for fuck's sake. Man,
I had to play the game. That's enough, right?
God help you if you, like... Just watch Tangled after this. It's a very good movie, has a wonderful OST, it looks gorgeous, you know, even though it came out like 10 years ago, which just makes me, like, age, undoubtedly, like Mother Gothel will in the end when she runs out of, like, healing hair powers. But the point I was trying to make is, the Heartless, the Fiend Heartless of this world are pretty nifty. So let's take a look at this shot log. Yeah, look at that shit.
That's pretty good. Just combo the fuck out of them. You do want to gun these ladies down because, again, they like to hang back and shoot projectiles at you. I think they can also shoot like a different type as well. I believe they can warp. I'm trying to remember if they can teleport. They probably can. But I would recommend gunning them down in any case. Sadly,
there are a few set pieces missing from the actual Tangled movie. Like, we don't get to fight in the dam area, the valley area. There's no snuggly duckling pub where Rapunzel sings I Have a Dream and so on, but all the major moments in the movie besides that are covered in the game, so...
Wow, it's weeds!
Man, just let the fucking woman enjoy her first time out in the sun, alright? Have some air or shut up.
Man, I'm just saying that she's got to get whimsical first, and then she got to come down crashing back to reality like the rest of us.
Oh, this is so much fun! It's time to pay taxes.
Yeah, that's, see, you know, some of us would prefer to kind of isolate ourselves away from real life, because it comes with all the trials and tribulations you expect.
You get freedom, and, you get incarceration, just in forms of responsibility, and whatnot. How many of these, interactive moments did you get, mate? Because you actually get rewarded for doing them later.
I was trying to find them all, because I actually really enjoyed this sequence, just kind of messing around with the environment and interacting with everything. I think I found them all. If there's one I missed, no doubt I'll see it, but this one was pretty good.
There you go. This is so silly. Thou must not interfere with the worlds. Watch this shit. Kablam!
I mean, he really shouldn't be busting out that Keyblade if he's trying to preserve the world order.
Oh, see with that will lose on a splash fight, mate, and I know which I'd rather suffer the indignity of. I don't know why these puffy, like, Afro Dandelion Heartless have armor, but it's a thing we'll start to see in, like, certain enemies from now on. There's a big old dude in Frozen Land which comes to mind. I would have liked Sora to have an armor meter, honestly. Like, you can temporarily put on some kind of pseudo Keyblade armor and whatnot. I was just thinking about this earlier for, like, more defensive options, because critical mode is in the works right now. It's not out at the time of us recording this on the 11th of April 2019, but the director and whatnot has said it's coming soon. They're making tweaks to make sure it's very good for defensive, you know, player styles and whatnot, and you won't just be able to choose your way through the game. So I'm hoping it's more along the lines of Critical in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix than it is in, say, Birth by Sleep, which, for all accounts that I've heard of, especially from, like, Spar One, who's actually played it, is a clunky nightmare.
Yeah, I mean, especially with the optionables that bosses they have in Birth by Sleep, where the mysterious figures literally dodge, 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 thunder surge, repeat about 50 times, and you're good. I know you know, it is interesting about the Keyblade armor, because I would think that, you know, obviously with the main characters of Birth by Sleep having them, like, when do you get the Keyblade armor, and can you make your own? Because I would imagine around this point, maybe Sora and Riku would start to get their own Keyblade armors of sort, to kind of complete that transition.
I think it has to be, like, bequeathed to you from a master. Like, Sora actually has to train under a master, which he hasn't done yet. For all Sora's flaws, he is he's self-taught.
Hold on. Here goes.
Still have no idea how this hair can be an effective weapon in this manner. I mean, okay, yes, it has magical powers, fair enough. But at the same time, she's just running the Heartless, and apparently that's good enough to be a Keyblade.
Well, I don't know. You got Flynn Rider on his barrel there, which is really funny when you're pulling off like a really serious rage form combo, and then Flynn just like rides through the scene and whatnot.
Yeah, I love how he gets a barrel literally out of nowhere. Maybe he manifests it like Sora manifests his Keyblade. That's his magic weapon. It's just a barrel.
There's Magic Carousel for all your spinning delights.
Yeah, fat lot of good that did.
Man, you will not ruin the whimsy and charm of Tangled for me with your, oh, I'm Helldragon, I don't like anything isms.
Wow, that sounds exactly like me, and it's also... Alright. I mean, you invited me.
I did. Why would they come to our show just to boo us?
Yeah, it's weird.
You may recognize these Monkey Heartless from, obviously, Deep Jungle in Thingamadoodah in Kingdom Hearts 1, and it is actually called Thingamadoodah World. I'm not trying to flub my lines, I'm not trying to remember on the moment or anything. It's Deep Jungle. Obviously, it's Deep Jungle.
Alright, let's just go with that. I wonder what this could be.
Another interesting flower for us to peruse. It will definitely not be a repeat of last time.
Yeah, I mean, all the flowers we met so far definitely haven't been trying to kill us.
Rapunzel.
Let me touch this
Don't
one.
worry. I know to be careful around flowers now.
To be fair, most of the flowers we meet don't turn into monsters, so...
I'll take a look.
Trying to think, there were those really annoying ones from Chain of Memories that had like vines that came up from under the ground and whatnot.
Oh man, it's been so long since I played... No, I know the ones you're talking about, actually.
Cool. Because I can't tell them by name, so I just describe them by what they look like.
I don't know the names of any of these fucking Heartless, alright? It's just Flower Dude, Proper Lady, Big Jackass, I don't know.
Well, it's a good job we're not dealing with Heartless. We are in fact dealing with nobodies. Say hello to the Reapers.
Is this like the first appearance of Marluxia's Nobodies?
Yep. Yes, it is, mate.
Oh, that's pretty good. I actually really like the design. I always thought the Nobody types kind of had cooler designs overall than the various Heartless, and this one looks pretty good. Samurai's pretty good as well. I like the Dragoons, obviously. So the Nobodies kind of have it in terms of the design department.
I'm trying to think of like which like organization member Nobodies we haven't seen, and I think someone like worked it out. I think it's like Vexen, Lexius, and like one other, because I think like Syx has the Berserkers, Xemnas has the Wizards, obviously Zigbar has the Snipers and whatnot, and yeah, there you go.
Well, I mean, now they don't really need to make those types of Nobodies, considering where we are in the story, so...
Very true, mate, very true. I always liken them to the different breeds of Shadow Khan that each of the Oni generals in Jackie Chan Adventures had, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I remember those. That was like... I mean, Jackie Chan Adventures really had to kind of struggle after a while to come up with a plot for each season. Like, you know, first it was the talismans, and it was the demons, and it was the spirits, and it was the Shadow Khan mask, and then I think the last season, Drago was like... Fuck, what was he doing? He was doing something else with the demons, like absorbing their powers or something?
He was absorbing their chi. Yeah, Season 5 was not the best. I would say my favourite is like Season 1 and 4, but we're not here to talk about great cartoons from our youth. We're here to talk about camera angles and flying into invisible walls, and these guys just spinning like fucking Beyblades all over the place. Calm it down.
Yeah, they are spinning to win over here. As always, magic is a good opportunity to kill them.
Very nice to just hear the Nobody theme and whatnot again in Kingdom Hearts. It has been a fairly long time, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, like, even back then, the music was always pretty good. They do have a few remixes here and there. I think they remixed the 13th Dilemma, I believe? I'm not sure.
I can never tell the difference between the 13th Dilemma and the 13th Struggle. It may have very well been playing right now, but I would never know. I'm just here for the reprisals.
Yeah, you're going to get a variety of different reprisals. Some of them are more close range, some of them are long range. Never really found them super reliable, in my opinion. Because sometimes they do lead you back into further danger. Just defensive play overall is a good idea.
Come out, you has-beens.
Oh, that's not very nice. You'll hurt my feelings. Haha, that was a nobody joke.
Now why would you say that?
Because you guys are lame, and you keep showing up even though nobody likes you.
That's the old
And don't forget, Sora lost his memories of his time at Castle Oblivion and obviously does not remember killing Maluxia.
Yeah, I would assume at one point somebody's filled him in. Maybe he looked at the wiki on his phone, I don't know.
This is Sora. He obviously didn't. He could barely make phone calls on the gummy phone.
That's true.
You know him?
Oh, now they don't know him. Okay, alright, well, just get that straight, guys.
Because I remember you
Yeah, you sort of killed me 4 times? It's getting really fucking old.
Well, there is a thing. Maybe he had good intentions for trying to take over the organization in a coup. Because if you play Union Cross or whatever, he has a sister called Strelexia that goes missing, and then he teams up with Arlene or whatever her name is. I think Larxine's real name is Relena, actually, in Union Cross, and they're trying to find Strelexia, and that may be what that giant nobody mech he had at the end of Chain of Memories, or at least RE Chain of Memories, looked like.
I'm sure this is coherent and very interesting, of course.
The words were spilling out of my mouth in any random order, mate. Like, I'm pretty well versed in Kingdom Hearts lore, but even I struggle to follow Union Cross at times.
Man, you know, even if you explain that as straight as possible, it's still Kingdom Hearts and it has a history being convoluted, fucking period, so...
Yeah, fair dues, mate, fair dues.
Organization seeks its balance.
Bullshit!
Yeah, it's pretty bullshit.
So yeah, Rapunzel is I guess she's a Princess of Heart at this time, a Princess of Light. Kairi has not actually given up her position as a Princess of Heart at this point in time, which is why she can, you know, fight alongside everyone. I don't know what the point of that was, but I guess they have to include Kairi in the plot somehow.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you, it doesn't go anywhere, but God help them, they tried.
Oh. Hey, where did they go?
Seriously, guys? You had one job.
They must have run on ahead.
Then we'd better go find them.
We better transition seamlessly back into this gorgeous-looking environment and keep on moving.
Just gotta appreciate all these high-def graphics around here.
I don't like it. The nose is too big. It's demeaning.
Yeah, just change the eyes, I think that'll make it fit better.
Oh, the monkeys, they're everywhere.
Well, it's good that these monkeys are getting work. As you said, they've kind of shown up here and there ever since the original game, so we may as well reuse some of the designs a little.
Here we go.
Good, here we go. We've got a bit of counter shield action going. It's a good close range and long range weapon. It's just the finisher that lets it down, unfortunately. Will we ever stop bitching about it? Probably not, because it's good for commentary.
It's over.
I don't know, I mean, I kind of unequipped it as soon as I got the deputy. That was kind of just my main Keyblade for a while.
At this point, do I even have enough Keyblades to do this? Like, I have Kingdom Key, I have the one from Hercules, and I have my favourite deputy. So, no, I have 3 on the dot, actually. So after this world, I'll probably switch out Counter Shield.
You also have the gun, Shooting Star. You also have that one.
Ah, yeah, Shooting Star. Very good point, mate. Why am I still using this, then? I don't know. Past Dentom works in mysterious ways.
Yeah, switch it as soon as you can, because again, the Keyblade you get from this world is actually pretty cool. Like, I did not expect it to like it as much as I did, but it's surprisingly badass.
Now, just a quick note of warning, guys, for future cutscenes and whatnot. I can't believe I have to fucking explain this. The adaptation, visual-wise, of Tangled in Kingdom Hearts 3 is so good that it fools YouTube's algorithm into thinking that you're playing the actual movie, and certain scenes will trigger it to block the video worldwide.
Yeah, YouTube's been kind of shit about that. I actually remember, this is relevant. Maximilian Dude, who is a fighting game player I follow on YouTube, he has mentioned where YouTube will block footage of Mortal Kombat 11 because the algorithm thinks it's realistic blood and gore, and they will block that in different countries and things like that. It's pretty fucked, and it's kind of a long discussion to go into here, but yeah, it is kind of shitty that it is influencing things this way.
So basically what I'm going to have to do is get a little bit tricky. I'll probably put like an overlay on the screen. You're honestly not missing much in the aforementioned scenes. It's literally just like the scene from the movie, but Sora, Donald, and Goofy are watching.
I guess maybe, because I suggested when you actually brought that up the first time that in terms of that overlay, I think it'd be great if you put, you know, Ed Boon at the bottom going, Toasty! You know, I think that would throw it off.
Lovely jubbly. Oh, here's that dark forest you were mumbling on about.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I meant to say talking about, but it came out as mumble, and I apologise.
Well, I tend to mumble sometimes, so...
You do, and I have to chastise you in the DMs, but God bless you, you do it again next time anyway.
Yeah, thanks, you little bastard.
Don't worry, they couldn't have gotten too far.
She's not part of the organisation, it's a completely different hooded cloak.
Blame the has-been, not me.
Oh, I think you mean Maluxia.
Goofy's sassy in this game, I really like
The
it.
name the has-been
Goofy don't give a
preferred.
fuck. I mean, he's just Goofy the dog. He'll do whatever he pleases.
I'm 45 years old, I have a stomach ulcer and a son who hates me. I don't give a fuck.
Flynn!
Excuse me, good travelers.
Oh Lord, she coming.
Do you know Rapunzel?
She's working that charm, she's trying to sway them, will they buy it?
They probably will. This is Sora we're talking about.
Just look at fucking Donald in comparison to this character model here.
Rapunzel's
I
mother.
know, it's really standoffish. Like, Mother Gothel doesn't even blink on seeing Donald and Goofy.
Where is
Wow,
my dear
she's a witch, so...
girl?
That's true, she has probably seen some bonkers shit. Probably summoned some bonkers shit. At this point, she's like, fuck it.
Really? An anthropomorphic duck? I was having tea with Satan last night.
You're of no use to me.
Yeah, well, Bahamut is like a goat. Not Bahamut, I was like Baphomet. I'm sorry, I'm mixing them up.
I'll find her myself.
Oh, I wish she had her song in this movie, because Mother knows best. I prefer the Dark Reprise, but the original's pretty fantastic as well.
Onto something.
Listen, just track Rapunzel's phone, use, Find My iPhone, and it'll be okay. I mean, you do have your Apple ID password, right?
Of course not.
Dude, this is like...
What
What
if-
time period does, like, Tangle take place in? Like, the 17th century? They still have, like, castles and shit, and the plebs who roll about in the mud.
Yeah, and,
Well,
you know,
guys,
people busting out
the first
magic
step is to find her.
frequently. So, it's kind of hard to pin it down at this point.
Very true. This looks like a safe place to go for a picnic, I think.
Yeah, pretty much.
Now, there's a hidden Mickey buried deep in this place, so you'll excuse me if, while beating on Reapers and Dusks and whatnot, I try and find it, because I want that secret ending, y'all.
This forest kind of annoys me. It's easy to get lost in it, and it shows up later on, actually, when you're fighting a particular endgame boss, who will go between different arenas, and tracking him down is a pain in the ass around here.
Yeah, I sort of agree with THD there. There goes Goofy sliding on his shield again. Music's great here, goddamn.
I mean, like, I didn't really have any complaints about the music in this game. I didn't go, oh, well, this is inappropriate. Like, even the Toy Story one, again, it's just Sonic the Hedgehog, so...
Like when the really sad scenes happen, Billy Joel just cuts in with, "Why should I worry?"
I wish they kind of did more of that, actually. I mean, like, you get, like, J-pop, but I would have loved A-pop, just to pop in during these dramatic Disney scenes.
Now, you might not have thought that joke worked, but I appreciated it, and I had a little smile and everything.
That's good to hear, I think.
Ah, bats!
You know what, how they should end each world, however, you know, it would be so awful now that I think about it. If instead of Disney, it was DreamWorks, because every movie would end with a song number, every world would end with a song number, and they dance, so that would just be awful.
Why is that, do you think? Is it because it's easy? Because it's like flashy moving shapes and colours to distract the kiddies?
That, and they don't know how to end a film, pretty much. It must test well, because they do it in every fucking picture, but I'll just tell you, I just think they just... Part of it is they don't know how to end a movie properly, so...
I mean, there was, like, Horton Hears a Who, that ends with, like, fucking I Can't Fight This Feeling Anymore, sung by Jesse McCartney.
Yeah, I mean, like...
Let's see.
I just don't fucking know. I know, like, apparently at the end of Hotel Transylvania 3, I think that's DreamWorks, like, a Deus Ex, I think, saves them, like a Deus Ex Machina, and then they go to their dance ending. I'm like, pardon?
Excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît?
It's like, didn't quite catch that.
Oh well, as long as it makes them money, who cares? We're not here to talk about DreamWorks, but a question for you guys in the comments. Like, what DreamWorks films would you put into a potential KH1 with DreamWorks only movies? That's gonna push the numbers and whatnot. Yes, I've gotten onto the best plan to make YouTube ad revenue.
No doubt, everybody's gonna make the same Shrek comments with the same jokes, because That's a meme now. I mean, the original movie was fine, but now it's just cool to talk about Shrek. Not even talking about the film, it's just Shrek is a thing that was made, guys.
Well, Shrekdom Hearts is Love and Live.
This is the future I chose.
Yep, well, you definitely chose it, mate. Or did it choose you?
I don't know. All I know is that you came to me and said, hey, you talk over to Kingdom Hearts, I'll give you money. I'm like, alright.
Sold.
Sure, why not?
Do you not want to know how long the playthrough is? Nope. I just heard money, and then every other sense in my body shut down.
Yeah, I mean, it's either that or do other work, so.
Oh, good old Counter Shield, you're there, but I'm just not paying you any heed right now. This sign seems to be pointing the way to the castle.
This sign's pointing the way to the Gulch. I think we should go there instead. I don't know why people want to go to the Gulch. There's nothing there.
Oh yeah, weren't we meant to be like saving... Oh, here we go. I'm sorry guys, it's necessary.
Yeah, it's a little ridiculous. So I'm trying to sit here and think about how to process this on my own end, however. The fact that there are ghosts and it's like the image is ghosting. That's kind of the comparison I am making here.
Yeah. People have found ways to like slightly zoom in and crop the footage a little. I'm not doing that because I edit everything on HFC and I got shit to do.
I think it would look better if you cropped in and kind of zoomed in a little bit.
Yes, you.
I don't know. I've seen it work that way. It's fine. This is the stuff we have to deal with. And let's be fair, we are not hosting the whole movie here on YouTube. It's just two dipshits talking over a video game, alright?
Well, if it comes to it and like there's no filter over it, let's just say I decided to stop being lazy and whatnot. But yeah, this is Maximus. I think he was the captain of the guard in terms of like horses and whatnot, and he has a big hate boner for Flynn, which, if you know horses, is a little bit distressing.
Yeah, horses have that that grudge I hear so much about.
Just for 24 hours, and then you can chase each other.
Like, Sora, Donald, and Goofy have no bearing on this scene whatsoever.
This is like asking Wile E. Coyote to team up with the Roadrunner. I don't think it's gonna work.
Also, my
It's so
just so you know.
on point to the scene in the movie. It trips the YouTube algorithm. I can't get over that, I'm sorry.
Give him some props for obviously rendering that level of detail. Here comes Donald.
And you're okay.
Although, now that I think about it, with Donald and them in the scene, would that not trip anything?
And look,
I'm not entirely sure, mate. It just includes the entire scene. Like, if it gets triggered once, it's just a worldwide plot.
And where one goes, the other follows.
That's how it is, unfortunately.
Indeed. Alright, guys. We're not quite at the Kingdom of Corona yet. We're still on the outskirts, but hey, maybe next time. There's always next time. So we'll see you next time for more of Kingdom Hearts 3. Bye-bye for now.